Good morning. Cheers. Top of the morning to you, mate. My beautiful soul fam. How was everyone? Man, I woke up in this fucking bummy ass park across the way. But I'm grateful. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it was peaceful there. Hella peaceful. So I found my little spot where I could just pop my tent. I disassemble it just because it's fucking private property and it says trespassers will be prosecuted or whatever that means. Whatever that means. But so yesterday I fucking was sitting at the Starbucks, you know, and I was posting that video about the San Pedro cactus. And then I got to thinking, like, the special thing about San Pedro and peyote is it's supposed to be gifted. Like, the rite of passage into that ceremony is it's supposed to be gifted to you. And I'm waiting for somebody to gift it to me. And then I had that thought, like, wow, the universe just gifted me a big old freaking slab of San Pedro, but I couldn't take advantage of it because, fuck, it was like 20 extra pounds and I wasn't about to carry it. And I didn't even bother to think of hiding it, right? So I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I should just go get it, chop it up and go have a ceremony. So I fucking take my tent and my sleeping bag and whatnot and I stash it because I don't want to carry that shit everywhere I fucking go. So I fucking stashed it and I headed out to go get the cactus. And I'm fucking making a video for y'all on the way there explaining what I'm doing, right? And I tune into a comment that was on my comment section from a previous video. I don't know which one, but a guy had made a comment and I was commenting back about something about, it's easy for you to say you're good looking, try being ugly, or something like that. And I just didn't understand why he would post something like that. And I got to thinking, like, oh, he's got a bad belief that he's not beautiful or she's not beautiful. And I just want to say that's all it is a belief. You're paying attention too much what's out here. And once you find out what's in here and you start loving that, then you'll really feel beautiful. So practice that. Don't focus on what's out here because this is all an illusion. It's bullshit. Everything is based off perception. So, you know, there could be a fucking 100 people. 50 of them people might think I'm good looking. 50 of them people might think I'm fucking ugly. Like I said, it's all perception. So my advice to you is quit looking at magazines with these fucking fitness models and these celebrities. Quit going on Instagram. And if your Instagram has a whole bunch of fucking like fitness shit in there where motherfuckers are jacked and getting this, and you fucking scroll through your news feed and all you do is leave feeling down and out and not worthy and ugly, then don't do that. Quit doing that to yourself. It's that simple. How I set my Instagram up is just positivity, you know, like uplifting affirmations, astrology, angel numbers, just positive. So when I leave my Instagram newsfeed, I feel uplifted. I feel positive, purposeful. Set your Instagram up like that and just go through it. Motivate yourself. Beauty comes from within. I've met many people that weren't appealing, and if you'd ask them, they say they look like a fucking troll. And it was their personality that really fucking made them shine, that made them look beautiful. You know, I've been attracted to somebody where I was like, why am I attracted to this person? Like, I don't even think they look good. What is going on? But it was their personality. It was their vibration. It was their frequency. That is beautiful. That is what's radiating beautiful. That's what's radiating beauty. Because if you think about it, picture like someone like, I don't know, just say some celebrity. Let's just say Paris Hilton or something, right? And a lot of people might think that she's good looking because she's a model and she's got a slim body and whatnot. But let's just say she has ugliness from within and she treats everybody like shit. I don't know if this is true. I'm just using an example. Forgive me, Paris. We'll talk later. So, fucking beauty comes from within, right? Because I've met many beautiful women and then they're just ugly inside because they got no personality and they treat people like shit because they think they're better because they look good. So just work on that. It's It's all affirmations. I am whole and complete. I am beautiful from within, and it radiates out into the world. However you want to state it. So back on the San Pedro. So, and this all ties in. So I was fucking walking, and I was making this video, and I kind of went in, you know? I kind of just like, I was being blunt. I was speaking my truths. And it might have came out the wrong way. According to the universe, it came out the wrong way. And how I know this was I was walking, and after I got done doing the video, about 3 minutes later, a bus rolled by, and you know where it says like bus 378, fucking headed to LAX airport, or wherever it's going. Well, this one said not in service. And I had a thought trigger in my mind, and I was like, not in service? I'm always in service. What are you talking about? And then a little flicker of that video I made in the comments that I said, you know, which wasn't really that bad. It wasn't like I was calling people out their name. I was just being blunt. You know how I get down. So the universe was like, that wasn't in service. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm posting it anyways. That was my mindset, right? Felt like it was a pretty good video. And then, so I get to go get the cactus, and I'm walking, and I can't find it. And then I have a thought, because you're posting that video, the universe ain't gifting you shit. Take your ass back to your tent, bum. No, I'm just kidding. And so I'm like, damn, universe, you gonna do me like that? I was like, fine, all right, I got you. If it's that bad and the feelings will get hurt, I'll fucking not post the video, okay? I won't post it. So I was like, okay, so whenever you want to re-gift me some San Pedro, I'm open and available. So I go continue walking back, cactusless, and I'm just walking, just chilling, you know. Fucking, I always walk, say my affirmations, mindfulness. Don't spend too much time up here unless, of course, it's positivity. If there's any fear up there, I release it. Fucking release it. It comes up. It still comes up. That's what I want you to know. It's not going nowhere. But you're aware of it, and you're releasing it, and you're not falling into the trap of fucking like playing out that timeline. You know what I mean? In your mind. So all of a sudden, my awareness gets pulled to the left, and sure enough, there's 2 fat-ass slabs of San Pedro sitting on a retaining wall. One is the size of my fucking leg, and the other one is this. Bam, look at that. That was a bad motherfucker, Jack. Bad motherfucker. So I got gifted San Pedro. Now, I made a video, like 3 of them yesterday, that I was gonna have an experience last night. Well, it got dark real quick, and I didn't really have the tools to cut it up. I had a cheap-ass Swiss Army knife, which ended up breaking. It started folding both ways, so I didn't want to cut myself. So I just waited. I said, I'm not gonna rush it. You don't rush things like that. So I'm gonna get the proper materials, and I'm gonna cut it down, and I'm gonna chop it up, and I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna have an experience. I want to share it with y'all. Like, I'm not gonna fucking record the experience or anything, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, because usually it happens at night. I kind of want to do it where I ingest it right before like sunset and see what that looks like, you know? So I think it's important, you know, to eat the whole plant. You know, usually they would like make a tea or extract the alkaloids or whatnot, but the real deal Holyfield is fucking just slicing off the skin and the thorns, if there's any, fucking chopping it up and just eating it, tasting the plant, connecting to that spirit, being grateful, right? Same thing with ayahuasca. You drink it, tastes putrid, but you're connecting to the medicine through your vessel. And I think that's very important. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what else is on the agenda today. I want to get to Tijuana, but there's no fucking, the way it looks is like I gotta find a way out there. There's no like bus routes or something, you know, maybe a Uber or something. Maybe I'll manifest some resources to get me out there. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. This medicine has been following me. No plant medicine. Sadly enough, it's a pharmaceutical drug. But it's been following me. And I don't know why, but it keeps on popping up everywhere I go. And it's a smart drug. And what it's supposed to do is, it's like It's like people for ADHD, but it's not fucking Adderall and it's not Ritalin. It's not amphetamines. It's not fucking, you know, government prescribed methamphetamines, because that's truly what fucking Adderall and fucking all those other drugs are. And if you get a fucking prescription of Adderall, you know the generic version of Adderall says amphetamine salts. So that tells you it's fucking amphetamines. It's amphetamines. Just take away the meth. It's amphetamines. You're doing the same thing that the people are doing on the street, except they're cooking their shit in the bathtub. Oh, and this is for educational purposes only, YouTube, just so you know. And so this medicine has been finding me, and it's called modafinil. It's a smart drug. I don't know if you're familiar with Dave Asprey on Bulletproof, but he takes it along with another list of, damn, that guy takes like pills all day, I think. But it's a smart drug, and the reason why I'm considering it is I need to find a way to focus my creativity. Like, I've always had that issue with, you know, and I don't make excuses. Oh, I'm ADHD. I have a fucking short attention span. No, fuck that, man. I'm a divine being of light. Anything is possible. But out here in these streets, it's fucking fight or flight, right? And it's really difficult to fucking home in on your creativity. So I was like, one dose of this medicine will get you the focus for like 15 hours straight. And I was like, damn, if I can get fucking like 10 hours of straight focus of writing my book, man, I can come so far. Because even with an hour, like if I spend an hour typing, you know, flowing, I'll have like, I don't know, at least like 5,000 characters, and that's me being distracted, like, oh, go in here, oh, I gotta get this, oh, here's my vape, oh, that's me distracted. So the way I see it is, if I fucking take this modafinil once a week, I can get a day's worth of work done in a week, or a week's worth of work done in a week, or a day. Well, hello. But, you know, and then I had a friend was like, well, you think that's gonna, you know, be a problem as far as your addictions and whatnot? And I could say no. I could honestly say that, because I'm not like an upper type of guy. Like, I already have high energy. I'm already moving around. So like, I'm not big on I was never big on like uppers and stuff. But as far as like connecting to my creativity and just fucking knocking it out, I want to get something done here. And it's really difficult to do that when you got all this shit surrounding you. So it's making me stronger, but I want to just see what the universe is pointing me to. And then I had the thought, well, fuck, you go down to Tijuana, they got you don't need a prescription for anything down there, really. So I already did the research, and you could definitely get it down there. So I was thinking about just going down there and grabbing, like, I don't know, a week's worth of fucking medicine, if that's what you want to call it. A week's worth of smart drugs. And you guys could research it yourself. Maybe if you have struggle with your fucking, like, getting anything done, like you're just so distracted and your mind's all over the place, look it up. Even look up Dave Asprey. He promotes it. There's so many smart drugs out there that enhance our cognitive function, and we could take advantage of them, you know? At least I will, you know? And if I feel if it'll work, it'll work. And it was, you know what the first thing? So, I don't know if I shared with you guys, but I fucking was gonna go to Mexico with this guy, right? I was at my sister's house, and, you know, she popped off at the mouth, and I was just like, man, you can't tell this woman anything. So I went down in the basement. I was like, man, I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to get out of this state, you know? And I wasn't even living there at the time. I was at the other soul fams, and I was like, fuck it, let's go on Craigslist. Let's see if I can get a ride somewhere fucking not here. Sure enough, I jump on rideshare, and some guy's like, I want to drive to Guadalajara, and I need someone to drive with me. And I get in contact with him, and everything's all good. He's like, yeah, I'm getting a condo out there. You know, I can't stand this weather. He was an older guy. He was like 50 or 60. He was gay, and I'm stating that for a reason, not a judgment. And like I said, he was a Buddhist, and you know, it was like, I was like, wow, this is fucking a synchronicity. This is fucking meant to be. So I'm like, awesome. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll drive with you. And it's so weird because the car that he had was a Jeep and it was stick shift. And I just learned how to drive stick shift when I got to fucking Washington by randomly fucking buying my sister's husband's car because my car crashed. And I always wanted to drive stick shift. And he had a car that he was selling. I bought it for $1,000 and I learned stick shift. So I was like, wow, that's why the universe wanted me to learn stick shift. Well, it never worked out, right? I think he was spinning my chain. He might have been looking for like some type of sexual thing. I don't know. I didn't get that vibe from him because I even went and visited him at his house and he was a really calm, peaceful dude. But like I said, I kind of pushed a gun on it and was like, man, it's kind of weird that, you know, you want to drive across the country with an individual, but you don't ever want to conversate or talk or get to know someone. So that kind of sends up a red flag. And he didn't, I don't know, he didn't kind of like that. So anyways, I went to his house, right, to visit him, to, you know, to kind of catch the vibe and make sure he wasn't a creep. And when I was in the bathroom, he had a whole bunch of prescription pills sitting on the fucking vanity. And I'm a nosy fucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I will go through your shit. And that's like a bad program. Like, it is. And it all depends. It all depends. Like, I don't know. It's just a bad program that I just feel like nothing belongs to us. Nothing does. And it's an illusion that you think it belongs to you because you bought it and you worked for it. No, you're just borrowing it. That's all it is. You're borrowing it. So like nothing belongs to you. And if it's fucking out, I'm going through it, right? And that's my mentality. And I'm just being honest. Maybe I need to fix that program. I feel like I do because I just don't feel like it's completely honest, you know? Not that I'm stealing anything. I'm just curious, you know? I'm like a fucking cat fucking putting my head in a chip bag or something. So, sure enough, I look on his fucking, through his medicine, and one was modafinil, which I didn't know it at the time what it was. It sounded familiar, but I thought it was actually like an erection medication, you know? I thought it was like something like Cialis or something. And then there was Adderall. And that makes sense that those two would be next to each other because usually they would prescribe modafinil, and if modafinil was like too intense for you or some people have bad reactions to it, they'll prescribe you Adderall. So I seen the Adderall as well and I'm like, oh, okay. And then that's when it started following me every time I seen it. I would get fucking news feeds from Dave Asprey fucking about explaining what modafinil is. It's actually, they made a movie about it. And if you've seen the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper, that's the medicine that they're talking about. Now, it's not the fucking same exact, like, that's the effects that you're gonna get. But that's what it's telling you is like, hey, it's effective, you know? It's a fucking, it will definitely enhance your life. So why not, you know? What do you got to lose? So I'm gonna go check that out. I intend to get my ass down to Tijuana, get this medicine, and get it where it needs to go. That's my intention. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But I kind of woke up kind of on a funky ass note. I don't know why, no specific reason. You've had that before where you just wake up and it was just like, blah, blah. And I don't know why, because I got absolute freedom. Like, my house is this planet. How cool is that? Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're Bill Gates. I don't give a fuck if you're, you know, whoever. My house is bigger, bitch. look at this big ass house I got. Big old fucking planet Earth. Fuck you mean? Your house too. We're all fucking roommates here. How about that? We're fucking roommates here. But no, you want to go live in a box. Besides some comfort. But either way, I don't know. We'll see what the day has in store. I don't know about these 20-minute videos, but we'll fucking work it out, right? We'll fucking work it out. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that you would like these beautiful divine beings to know? Nope. All good. Have a blessed day. Love ya.